professionalism, Dr. Armstrong. And if I think for a second that you're giving Lewis preferential treatment, I'll be asking him in for another supervisor. And I'll be explaining why.
Flaming thing.
Sounding pretty dodgy.
Yeah, Murphy's flaming law. Just when you think nothing else can go wrong, it does.
Want me to take a look? I did learn a thing or two about engines at the garage, believe it or not.
You get a lot of boats in that garage, did you? No, don't worry about it. I'll be able to sort it out myself.
No, it's all right. I'll give it the quick once over. From the sounds of it, it could be injector nozzles. You know, I always thought it'd be cool to live on a boat.
Yeah, provided you can put up with your own company.
It's great that Pippa's doing so well. Have you gone to see her?
No, not today.
All right, well, that should do the trick. Here we go.
Now you've flooded the flaming thing. I told you not to bother.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, well, I don't need your help, all right?
Fine. I'll leave you to it then.
Doctor, we've been trying to get Mrs. James on her feet and it's impossible. She's still drowsy and confused.
Well, give her another day in bed.
Well, it's day 5 of her surgery and the longer we leave it, the harder it's going to be to get her on her feet.
She's not a fit young woman. Maybe you need to take her more slowly.
I don't need to adjust my recovery program. She's clearly over-medicated.
Thanks for your opinion, but I don't agree.
Okay, well, just so you know, her doctor insists we get her up today. It's written in her notes and I'm going to be following his orders.
If it's the doctor's opinion you're worried about, then why are you talking to me?
I overheard some of that.
Spare me from interns with a chip on their shoulder. What's his problem anyway?
You can't tell him anything. Lewis was an ambulance paramedic before he did medicine, and half the reason he became a doctor was because hospital staff dismissed him and treated him like a glorified courier, when he's a lot smarter than that.
Right, and now he's out to prove something. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Little angel. She looks so peaceful. I'm sure she'll be up and about in no time.
Yeah. Thank you so much for looking after us, Colleen, with the roster and all that food that you sent in with Brad.
Oh, that's my pleasure, Pet. And, you and Brad, you had a little chat, did you?
Oh, well, it was nice to see him. He didn't stay long, though.
Yeah, I am definitely interested. Okay, thanks. Bye. So?
I tried calling. I couldn't get through.
Yeah, I've been making a few phone calls. Please, come in. How's Pippa?
Oh, she's fine. She woke up asking for you.
She did?
I thought you could go and see her again while she's still awake. Colleen's with her at the moment, but she's going to have to head off soon.
I'm sorry, I really need to get this. Hey, what have you got for me? Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, I can meet you there soon. Okay, bye. Know what you're thinking? This place is a bit of a dump.
It's not like you have to stay here. In fact, that's really what I wanted to talk to you about. Now that Tam's living with me, I thought maybe it would be better if the two of you were together.
I've been thinking the same thing. I'm sorry, I really need to get this. I need to sort a few things out.
That's fine.
And tell Pippa that I love her and that I'll come and see her as soon as I can.
Hey, where have you been? I was about to call you.
I don't even know why I bothered getting out of bed this morning.
So you could make your girlfriend laugh and forget all about her HSC? Sorry, I'm exhausted. I'm so sick of studying. I'm about to book again.
No, look, it's okay. Yeah, you've run out of sympathy for me. I've accepted that.
At least I just got a job.
Yeah, but I think I blew it last time. Or maybe you blew it for me. Hey, come on. I like blaming you. It makes me feel better. Yeah, what's going on? Where is everyone?
Bar's shut today.
Bar's never shut.
Yeah, well, Martha can't do 14-hour shifts every day, and Cassie's off the roster until the HSC's over, and Al's taking time off.
Look, Taylor, I've got to run. I'll call you in a bit, okay?
Drew, you just got here. I need some help in here.
Mrs. James! Mrs. James, can you hear me, Mrs. James?
I repeatedly asked you to do something about this and you would not listen.
This is a nightmare.
Are you worried about your career or the patient?
Hey, is that okay? You could be a little less aggressive.
Well, if you'd eased up on the painkillers like I requested, maybe Mrs. James wouldn't have collapsed.
You think rubbing my face in it's going to make Mrs. James any better?
I should have reported you for refusing to review her.
So why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to get you in trouble, but trust me, I'm not going to be protecting you anymore.
Okay, it's not good news, I'm afraid. The MRI showed that Mrs. James suffered a massive stroke. She's still unconscious now, and her surgeon does not think that she'll make it.
She had a stroke as a result of the fall.
No, she fell because of the stroke. It was ischemic. The clot had been forming for some time by the look of it.
So I haven't done anything wrong.
And no one's to blame, it's just a very sad incident.
I'm going to grab some fresh air.
Listen, I hear that you're not too happy about the way Lewis handled this.
No, I'm not.
Well, do you want to tell me why?
Actually, Rach, not at the moment.
Hey, how's the patient?
Yeah, well, she's just sleeping, but
She's getting stronger by the hour.
oh, that makes it the perfect time for you to go home and get some rest.
No, I think I might hang around for a bit longer. Brad said he was going to come
There's
in.
no point in running a roster to relieve you if you won't go home. Now go, shoot. I don't want to see you back here till tonight.
Thank you.
Hi. You the only one at home?
Yeah, Ricky and Cassie went to see Alf.
What are you up to there?
I thought people might like this. Just been getting ruined in the bottom of my bag.
Well, why don't you come to the hospital tomorrow morning? You can give it to Pippa yourself. I'm sure she'd love to see you again. Do you know where Brad is? He was meant to come into the hospital, but he didn't show up.
Because he didn't. He's trying to avoid you. He still has feelings for you and he can't admit it.
That's not true, Tam.
Yes, it is. He told me this morning he's still in love with you.
Do you know where he is now?
He said something about starting out in a proper home. He had to organise stuff. I don't know.
Oi, what are you doing? I thought I told you to leave that alone.
Well, I can always put the dirty filters I replaced back in if you'd like.
Dirty filters.
Yeah.
Is that all it was?
Yep. Dirt and water are the most common reasons for boat engines not starting. I checked it out on the net. And I asked one of the guys at the garage who might have a boat.
Thanks, mate. I just don't deserve anybody doing me any favours at the minute.